Ooh. Hello, welcome. What's going on, everyone? Thank you guys for coming by. We're doing a Feed Me More Nutrition Sunday sale, popping in for the week. A little flash sale that is going to end at midnight tonight. I'm going to answer some questions. We'll talk some supplements, a little health and fitness. First off, and I will put this in the comments as well after the video is up, today's sale is Sunday sale 25 to save 25%. Can shell shock be taken during a fast from daily upload? Yes, it can. It's actually can enhance a fast. There's a lot of great ingredients in it, including apple cider vinegar and cool cayenne, along with the green coffee bean, the green matcha green tea. A lot of fantastic ingredients that will not break a fast. Or Wake Up Unlimited Energy also will not break a fast. It's one of the only pre-workouts, calorie-free, sugar-free, sweetened with stevia and monk fruit, that will not break a fast like a lot of other pre-workouts that contain aspartame and sucralose. The sale code, though, is Sunday Sale 25, guys, until midnight tonight. Save 25% on your entire Feed Me More Nutrition order on feedmemore.com. I like to pop in here and give you guys a discount when I can. And yeah, answer some questions, talk some supplements, and anything else that may or may not come up. Hello, everybody. Hello. Mad Dog Plutonium, not sure exactly yet. I actually got, this is the next Ryback Has Heat video, the Johnny Scoville Chili Cherry Nightmare, which is, I think, 17 Carolina Reaper peppers in this bar. And I have to eat it and then give a 5-minute afterburn. I have to eat the bar within 10 minutes. You can eat the bar as fast as you want, but you can't start the afterburn period until the 10-minute mark. So essentially, it's a 15-minute video of no drinks or anything. That's going to be a very difficult challenge coming up next for Ryback TV. Big leg workout done today. I actually got a cheat meal coming, and we got a Five Guys cheat video coming up out by the pool for next week's Ryback TV. Knocking out Sunday's my recording day. Planta, yeah, so I guess, and I was unaware, Planta, and I do, it's always think it's fair to, they do have different proteins that don't have the artificial sweeteners, I guess, I was told. I just happened to get one of them that did, and I don't know how many do or don't, but I would hope, as long as they got some that don't, that's great to offer that to people that don't want the artificial sweeteners and whatnot. So I just don't believe in selling it to begin with, but it's not my business or company. I can't control it. Thank you, Edward. Pumplex City, our premium pump formula, it comes in cherry right now. That one, I drink it with water, guys. And again, that's calorie-free, sugar-free. Any of the products, if you want to mix it with a Gatorade or something and get some sugar and carbs in there, you're more than welcome to it. And again, you probably would like to, maybe a cherry and a fruit punch or something like that would go well together. I do water. The products, I think, taste just, I love the taste of the products in water. And that's just me. But again, I've done it before where I've actually mixed Gatorade with my BCAAs and things when I've taken them to the gym as well. We have the half-gallon, the clear jugs now. With that, we actually now have the new Feed Me More Nutrition black and white towels back in stock with the new logo on the company there. Everything here, I think, has the old logo. Everything has been updated, though, with our new current logo with the man and the woman from the old cartoon. These have the old cartoon Ryback on there. And I changed the logo a while back to be more universally friendly. And And I love that logo, but that appeals mostly to men, and the products are for men and women. And it was a very smart move doing that. And again, I'm learning and evolving. I'm reading marketing books and different books on business, and just making adjustments along the way. And what I think now, I didn't necessarily think 3 years ago, or didn't know 3 years ago. And I'm sure in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, I'm going to be looking at things even differently than I look at them now, or with a better understanding. So. The Finish It, yeah, we have the cotton candy available on the Finish It BCAA. I don't have all my products here with me because I ran out, and my order, I do have to give some information for stuff that happened during the past week in Chicago with our fulfillment center outside of that in St. Charles, Illinois. I had a huge order that hasn't arrived in like 10 days, and it was because the post offices there were temporarily shut down because of the rioting. And I think there were delays on orders. That everything's going out. It's just a matter of hopefully everything remains peaceful and quiet. And then USPS, they stopped updating, I think from like the 28th to, I don't know when that stopped, where they started, but there was like a period of like 3 or 4 days they didn't do any updates on orders that were shipped out. So, and one of those was my orders. So I pay for my supplements just like everybody else. I love the cotton candy. I think came out really, really good. And the peanut butter pieces, to answer your question, protein is scheduled for a mid-July release. And we got Hope Spot coming out here next, our Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner. We got reorders. We still on the GTS Go to Sleep. We've had like 12 reorders on everything. So as you can imagine, it's been a very busy period as we're growing and scaling with everything going on. I've not eaten a tub of protein powder on my own. No, I usually do 2 to 3 scoops of protein. Today is the 10th anniversary, 10-year anniversary of the Nexus as well. All great guys. Very, very good memories from that time period. And unfortunately, I had my major injury where I broke my ankle and leg with the nerve damage from the surgery, and it would change my career forever with that, for mostly good, but also some bad. And I'm actually getting the stem cells injected in my nerves to try to get my foot back to 100% when Sorry, somebody called and I didn't put my mute on the do not disturb on my phone. Hopefully they don't keep calling back. But yeah, a lot of good from that period, and all great guys. 10-year anniversary with the Nexus. I do think I've talked to Stu, there was never a reunion for WrestleMania. I think there was some access stuff for signings, and it would not involve me for that. So I would not, I got my issues with them, and then I got to get my trademark back, and then and I'm going to the other place when I'm ready, and I'll be the one that helps beat them in the ratings. And I have a very, very, very confident I'm going to play a major role in the evolution in the future of pro wrestling going forward. So, but getting healthy is my main objective, growing my supplement line. We're at the lights at the end of the tunnel, going to Colombia in September, I believe. I'm hoping August. I'm hoping travel restrictions get adjusted, and we will see. And that's no hard feelings or anything with WWE, but they cannot be trusted. Thank you very much. I always try to be very well-rounded and funny. Discount code again for everybody. Sunday sale, 25 to save 25% on Feed Me More Nutrition. All products on feedmemore.com until 12 midnight tonight. Yeah, the chili and cherry nightmare. I got my heat tolerance is really good right now. I haven't been doing the heat products as much every day. And the last video kind of messed me up in the middle of the night for a bit, but I was all right. Thank you very much. I live without fear. So that is the best way to be, where I feel it, and I process a lot of information, a lot of books, and I don't know everything, but I'm constantly striving to learn and improve, and I'll change my opinion on things as my understanding of things get better. But I have a positive mental attitude, but I also don't put up with bullshit, and I think that's very important. And it's a lot of people that can't understand that sometimes with life. I think when people think positivity, they think like this, like angel, like I don't know what they think, but I don't think they understand that it's a mindset, and there's different layers to this shit. So they think like if you have a positive mindset, you're okay watching somebody come up and kill somebody right in front of you, and you would just be like, I am calm and positive. They're like, no, you could switch gears and just fucking kill them too, and then afterwards have remorse and sorrow. Like, but there's layers to this shit. Thank you very much on the kind words for Feed Me More Nutrition. We're actually getting into one of the big nutrition stores here in Vegas here in this month, I believe, and they have multiple stores around the country. And hopefully that's the first step to getting into brick and mortars on a larger level. And this has been a hustle from the beginning. But online has been my main priority, and brick and mortar, as this continues to grow, will be the next step. I think C4 uses some good ingredients. They also use aspartame and sucralose, and I don't. It's not good for you. So, and I don't believe the energy in C4 comes anywhere close to the Wake Up Unlimited energy. And I have one in my cupboard because I tried different things for flavors, and it tastes amazing. There's no doubt. My thing is, if you're doing stuff to be healthy and to improve your fitness, why would you drink something that has been shown not to be good for people? And I have firsthand experience with that. I'll never use artificial sweeteners. I'm so against them, but I can't control what other businesses do. All I can do is just speak from experience and hope by speaking about it, you guys do some information and research on it and realize what businesses are putting this shit in. And I think we could all agree with everything going on in the world. There's a lot of fucked up stuff going on. And people are mad at a lot of things. The pharmaceutical industry, the health industry, the food industry, the economy, from jobs, from businesses making billions of dollars, underpaying people. The system, and no system is perfect, but there's a lot of corruption in the world. And it exists in the supplement industry as well. That's why I'm so passionate about bringing, and when I created this and doing this, and when you do a business, the best way to do a business from everything I read, and it was such a no-brainer because I've been fascinated and just obsessed with supplements since a young age, is I've been making my formula since I was 25. Why wouldn't I make these available to people that have helped me so much? This product right here helps so many people go to sleep. I take it on most nights. I created this out of a necessity of being able to sleep on the road and not wake up hungover, and taking Benadryl and NyQuil and different variations of it to go to bed to calm my adrenaline down from performing and drinking coffee and driving 5 hours or 3 hours or whatever the drive was. These supplements have been created for me out of necessity at a very high level. And it's not to say you're never going to please everybody, right? But I think that the reviews and the feedback is a lot of people are really digging and liking the supplements. And I'm so invested in this. Like, I take this stuff morning to night. Like, it's all out my house. Like, that's me. This is how I've always been. So, and I continue to just come out with more of my formulas the bigger we get. Is it good to blend vegetables and fruit? Just be careful with the amount of sugar that you consume. I think some fruit is okay, but I'm big on vegetables and juicing vegetables to get your greens. I'm all for that. A lot of benefits to that. We have a money back policy as well on feedmemore.com, guys, that if you don't like the products, Amazon, or the products are available as well. Amazon has a 30-day policy on the supplements too. I just ask to be fair and give them a chance, and give them a shot, and then if you don't like it, I understand, but it's usually that's not the case with most people. The products are all various prices. We have our Kick Out Immune System support, guys. That one has been selling like hotcakes with everything going on. I haven't been sick in over 7 years. That is $29.99 for the Kick Out Immune System Support. Our sale for 25% off today's Sunday sale, 25 on feedmemore.com at checkout, and you'll get 25% off your entire order. The Wake Up Unlimited Energy, $39.99. Our GTS Go to Sleep, $24.99. Brain Feed, our brain formula that is stronger than Alpha Brain with teacrine in it as well, which enhances caffeine. It has a better effect than caffeine actually without the jittery feeling, and it enhances the effect of other ingredients like caffeine as well. This is $34.99. Alpha Brain, I believe, sells for $69 to $79.99, and I believe it's half the amount that you're getting in our Brain Feed, which is a 30-day supply in this phenomenal supplement right here that stacks very well with our Wake Up Unlimited Energy. Our Finish It BCAA is $34.99. The Big Guy Testosterone Booster, $49.99. That is a testosterone and libido enhancing formula. So if you're a guy and you legit suffer from like erectile dysfunction or sort, try it out. It has helped a lot of people. It's great for guys with low testosterone. It will naturally raise your testosterone levels by making your body your luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. It will send your natural, it will strengthen your natural signals to produce more natural testosterone. It's not a pro-hormone, it's not a steroid. It's simply, I tell men, a multivitamin for your testosterone levels. We have more ingredients. If you've seen like those commercials on TV for Nutrigenics or one of those with Frank Thomas, I loved Frank Thomas as a kid. That stuff, and I've looked at the label on it, guys, it's, check out the Big Guy Testosterone Booster. Actually, look at the ingredients and compare it to other products. And money back policy. Take it for a month. I tell people go get blood work done before and after and see. The Wake Up Unlimited Energy can be taken at any times. Even if you don't work out, I tell people it's just good if you want to have energy during the day. There's no crash with it. And the reason why there's not a crash with that is because I stack it with multiple ingredients that for energy with caffeine and Asian ginseng and yohimbine. They stack very, very, that pause there, caffeine, Asian ginseng, and yohimbine, they stack very, very well together to hit you with the energy levels at different times. And that way it's a sustained release essentially. And then the crash period, there's not like this huge surge of energy and then all of a sudden no energy. The energy keeps hitting at different levels. So where it does hit a peak, but when it comes down, it's coming down in stages. It's not this to this. And that was so important for me. I hated that with a lot of pre-workouts. And then I go, well, why is this happening? And it was because they're just putting heavy hitters in there to spike you up to make you feel jacked up right away. Holy fuck, this is amazing. And they don't give a fuck about you a few hours later. The Big Guy fucking cares all day long. Rich Piana, I did not know Rich at all. And, I'm obviously against steroid use and outside of testosterone and hormone replacement therapy in the normal levels for health and longevity. I think a lot of people, Rich at least was honest about it, which I do. I think that was the good thing. But I think he was the first one to tell people, don't be like me, he's fucked up. And I think that it's obviously a lot of people looked up to him, and a lot of people started doing steroids probably because of him. So unfortunately, but at least he was honest about it, and it was unfortunate that he passed away. And I have a little different mindset on things, and I think we share a common interest maybe speaking honestly, but I try to live a healthy lifestyle. And that was just, and try not to be judgmental as I've gotten older in things. I just believe our health, and health for me is my number one priority. So, and I think we're notorious of doing stupid shit against our health for profit and I've been guilty of it when I was younger, when I tried them from 20 to 24 mildly off and on. And it's just, some people keep that mindset their whole life. Some people never go that way. So, but I never met him, and I can't speak on anything because I don't know him other than some of the stuff that I saw. The sale again, though, is Sunday sale 25 guys to save 25% on Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com. I talked about it in one of my other videos. Also, guys, I think you got to be careful. I think the media has always not been our friends. And I think so more so now than ever with everything going on. I think we have to limit our time on our cell phones and on TV and with the news and social media news. And there's a lot going on in the world. And I think the news is playing a pretty decent part in all of it. I think our best power is being self-educated and knowledgeable and knowing how to filter through information, not being too quick to judge. I think a lot of videos are going around with people trying to create tension and stir people up without context, without showing it in its entirety. I think there's a lot of fantastic, amazing cops out there. I think, though, humans have killed each other from the beginning of time, and I think there's a lot of evil in the world, and it's up to us to what we focus on. And unfortunately, we're never going to change the mindsets of everybody to align with our beliefs and things of that nature. And it's unfortunate the way things have played out in the world with things. And I think we all want a better way of living. And I think people are becoming more awakened to that as time goes on. And I think it's also, we need to understand that we're not going to just solve all problems overnight. But we're a lot better off now than we were in the past. And there's a lot of the system and the way of life is ultimately meant to protect everybody. And like I said, there's a lot of evil people out there, and like to say, oh, let's, quit funding cops or get rid of, there's more good cops than bad. Ultimately, we want to weed out as many bad ones as possible, right? I just think that's important to keep an open mind, that nothing is resolved necessarily overnight. But I think steps are being taken where we need to improve, and enough people, have had enough on that. So, and again, too, I think it's important for people that had orders. What happened, I think the post office thing in Chicago, with the post offices there, that affects my business. And it's, I think the rioters and looters are have different agendas, and they're getting mixed in with peaceful protesting and things of that nature. So I just think we have to be open-minded with things, and hopefully the right people are listening, and change will come. I think people need to also, I'm not a politician or involved in politics, and I don't know what is going on. There's clearly something going on with all of that, and I think some of the resentment towards the president is maybe the way he responds to things. And we saw the Rock talk about the compassion and things of that nature. And I could speak from experience on, I think what happens is, it doesn't matter how rich you are, people are evolved in different ways. And I don't know President Trump. I don't know anything about him, but I could see, because I've done this in the past. And what happens is you respond to negativity and hate, because let's be honest, he does get a lot of it. He also gets a lot of love and praise. But I would, and I'm just using myself as a comparison because I could speak on this, that there would be times in the past where, so say, just to give you an example, somebody tweeted me, "You suck, you're a failure, you're irrelevant, you're a piece of shit wrestler, go kill yourself," whatever, right? And then I take that tweet and I block the person, and then I decide to put out a tweet, well, fuck this guy. I'm going to show. I made $55,000 today in the stock market. My business is thriving, and this, and it comes off very braggadocious, and then my followers kind of look at that and they're like, they don't really feel that because it comes off wrong, and that's just an example. But it's me responding to hate and trying to brag and show off. And I think there's times, and then also times when I would respond to hate and you put out something else, and it's you're responding from a place of anger and resentment, and that's never a good thing. And I understand that through self-development and things, and I see sometimes I'm not in that position, and I can't imagine being in that position. And I just think I'm of the mindset that I don't want him to fail. I choose to have positive thoughts, and if you're bothered by it, I'd say don't follow it as much. And because if ultimately our president fails, our country fails, we fail, right? So I think it's also in the language we use. And I talk about people that berate him and talk shit online and things. That language comes back and hurts you. And there's always a constructive, positive way to relay information that I think is not happening right now as a whole. So that's why I disconnect from social media. I use it for what I need, and it's information overload. We're not meant to process that many opinions every day. And for the youth and people, I think it's very important, guys, to go out and live life and fill your day with activities like these didn't exist. Because the best thing we could all do is focus on ourselves, self-development, real relationships, and filling our day with physical activities, because what it will do is create confidence in us and self-esteem. And what will happen is we will use social media better because we will feel better. And so I think it's a culmination of a lot of things going on, guys, with that. And limit the media, just limit the media. And I have some really strong thoughts on a lot of things going on, and we need to be more educated and not buy into necessarily all the bullshit all the time. But guys, that's it for that. The Sunday sale 25 to save 25% on Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com. I do have a 5 million Scoville heat unit challenge coming up as well, yes. Tips on having a good work ethic and mindset it's all on you. You got to choose to do it, and then you take action and you do it. You start by learning. You start with one good book, and that book will lead to another book, will lead to another book. It takes time, it takes work, it takes effort, it takes focus, and it takes keeping an open mind. But I thank you guys very much for watching. Here, guys, check out, we have some we have some great products with the whole Feed Me More Nutrition line. Looking at this, any more comments? But thank you guys very much, guys, for watching. We're gonna wrap this up. We're coming on 30 minutes here. My Five Guys food is out there for a video, so I gotta go change and get ready and go outside and knock out my last video for the day here and do a little bit more work afterwards. So check out, guys, Feed Me More Nutrition, feedmemore.com. Sunday sale 25 to save 25%. We'll get that in the comments as well. Have a great weekend, guys, and let's have a great week. Feed me more.